What did you tell me when you left? It's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to take the lead. I've already taken the lead. You're failing to realize I grew up fast. I grew up taking care of your kids when you go to work, when you're not home, when you're traveling and going with different men. Yes, I seen it all.
Absolutely.
But let's talk about it. You want to talk about it? Let's clock it.
Please,
Ooh, this
clock
no
that
joke.
tea there. Let's clock
No
it.
joke right here.
You got this. You right about that. But one thing I did do was provide for you. So when I left you,
when I
left you,
but you
with
were not
my
there
house.
mentally.
Oh
You were
my-
not there emotionally.
I was there.
Let's talk about how many times you put me in a mental institution for thinking, for just crashing out. You thinking one time I'm crashing out, let's talk about it. Grandma passed away. We were all grieving.
You're right.
And you just sent me away. How do you think that made me feel?
I wasn't trying to send you away. I didn't know how to help you. You were crashing out. What was I supposed to do?
So you see me crash out one time. You
When?
think it's okay?
One time?
The very first time.
Wait, it happened back to back.
And what happened after I came
happened
home?
back to back.
Oh, I'm never going to send you back there again.
Because I didn't want to.
A promise that's broken.
But the promise was broken because you did exactly what you said you weren't gonna do. Crash out again.
You never took the time out to even ask
Ooh,
me.
girl.
Ooh, girl, what?
Girl, you is pissing me off.
What's going on, YouTube, man? It's your boy Too Tough One, man. If you rocking me, I rock with you, man. Today we got a pretty in-depth video, man. We got a mom who was an ex-prostitute. You know what I'm saying? She was an escort. She was on the streets hustling, trying to provide away from her family, and she think her daughter is following her footsteps, man. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, man. This ain't no laughing matter, for real. Let's get to it.
You know what I appreciate about is you being open about your past. Tell us about it.
Oh, God, I'm
Okay,
crazy,
so,
okay? This past is a lot.
Yeah.
My world has been turned upside down with being in jail recently. I'm just coming home.
How long were you in jail?
3 months.
3 months.
Oh,
So
snap.
normally I work. I'm also been a sex worker as well as a pimp.
How long did this go on for?
Oh, years.
Years.
Yeah.
Okay then. And so now you're in a space where you feel like you're doing better.
Now that I'm home from jail, that's all I want is to do better because I have my daughter that looks at me and she's seen too much. I think it's time for her to have a different life and see something better.
Amen. How did your daughter feel about all of this, knowing that you were doing this? Did you ever talk to her?
Yeah, I'm very open. I'm very open.
Yes,
a little
yes,
too
yes.
open. Maybe that's the reason her life is going the way it is.
Has she ever talked to you about it, how she feels?
No, not as far as her doing anything,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm concerned with.
Yeah, no. Has she ever talked to you how she felt about
No, she was too excited about having what she had.
Got it. Okay, then. So what's happening with your daughter now that makes you suspicious?
So when I came home, my house was a mess. A man came to my door, knocked on my door and said that she owed him money.
Oh.
What does my daughter owe you money for?
Yeah. How old is your daughter?
22.
22.
She just made 22.
22. And and how old is this man?
He's older than me.
Oh, okay then. Okay then. And you're 43.
Yes.
So this was an older man. So that's why you're actually really confused. Because it wasn't like somebody her age saying I gave. So this is some older man saying, okay, got it. What happened when you confronted your daughter?
She said, oh, he's just a friend that's been helping me while you were gone. What was I supposed to do? I saw you do things that you had to hustle. So he said he was going to help me.
Are you concerned for Ariana's life?
Of course.
Yeah. So what happened with your house? Because I heard you say that before the man knocked on the door, that your house was a mess.
Oh, my God.
Holes in the walls?
Yes. So these are 2 different walls. I had no idea what happened.
Was she angry? Did she say she do this?
She did say she did this one.
She did this one?
Yes, she did tell me.
Okay.
She said she was upset.
And she did that one.
Yes.
But how did the other one happen?
She didn't tell me.
She kicked down the
Kicked
door?
the doors in, there's no
Did she say
doors.
she did this as well?
Yes.
Did she have anger issues before she?
Yes,
dang.
she did,
Okay,
yes.
she did have anger issues. Okay, then. Have you seen her doing anything else that would make you suspicious outside of the man coming to your door and disappearing?
Her disappearing when I left her to the house to make
Got it.
sure she was taking care of the home.
Okay, then. What would you do if we found something in her phone? I'm gonna tell you something. I gotta tell you this, and this is real, right, Kat? I don't tell people this, but when I came up with this segment, it's because of my own sons. And so it's interesting because I always thought that I just knew. I was like, parents gonna flood my show and want to know what's in their kid's phone because like there's an opportunity now for you to see like what's going on. And you are the first parent to ever say that. And so
Oh my God. I'm a little scared.
Yeah,
You know, but
yeah.
I'm a transparent parent. I think she's got too much.
Yeah.
I gave her too much.
Yeah, and I mean
freedom.
that's what this is. This is for transparency. Your transparency, but now you're asking for your daughter to be transparent.
Yes.
And sometimes it's harder for kids to be transparent. So what would you do if you found out that she is a sex worker?
What you going?
I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
That's what
yeah.
I'm afraid of.
So you would not want her to go down that path.
Of course not.
Okay then.
Yeah, no.
What's making you emotional?
It's my baby.
Yeah.
You know, why would I want this for her? This
Yeah.
is not okay.
Yeah,
Like,
got it.
especially knowing what I've been through.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's time to hear from your daughter. So everyone, please welcome Ariana to the show. Hi, Ariana. How are you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice
you look
to meet you,
beautiful.
too. Thank you.
Yes. So Ariana, what do you have to say about what you just heard?
You make it seem like I'm just angry, like I just tore your house up when you left. You
So
left
what did
me.
you do?
You left me.
I had no choice.
But let's talk about it. You make it seem like I just wrecked your house when you left. Then you say it was just me. It was me and my sisters.
But we're not here for them.
But let's talk about it. What did you tell me when you left? It's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to take the lead. I've already taken the lead. You're failing to realize I grew up fast. I grew up taking care of your kids when you go to work, when you're not home, when you're traveling and going with different men. Yes, I seen it all.
Absolutely.
But let's talk about it. You want to talk about it? Let's clock it.
Please,
Ooh, this is
clock
no
that
joke.
tea in. Let's clock
No
it.
joke right here.
You got this. You right about that. But one thing I did do was provide for you. So when I left you,
you've always been
when
a
I left
provider,
you
but you
with
were not
my
there
house.
mentally.
Oh
you were
my-
not there emotionally.
I was there.
Let's talk about how many times you put me in a mental institution for thinking it, for just crashing out. You thinking one time I'm crashing out, let's talk about it. Grandma passed away. We were all grieving.
You're right.
And you just sent me away. How do you think that made me feel?
I
I'm
wasn't trying to
calling,
send you
asking
away.
to get
I didn't
help
know how
with
to help you. You
I'm
were
calling-
crashing out. What was I supposed to do?
So you see me crash out one time and you
When?
think it's okay.
One time?
The very first time.
Wait, it
And what
happened back to back.
And what happened after I
It
came
happened
home?
back to back.
Oh, I'm never going to send you back there again.
Because I didn't want to.
A promise that's broken.
But the promise was broken because you did exactly what you said you weren't gonna do. Crash out again.
You never took the time out to even ask
Ooh,
me.
girl.
Ooh, girl, what?
Girl, you is pissing me off.
You piss me off all the time.
That's
Let's
okay,
talk
but
about
I'm the
it.
mom and I made sure I took
You're
care
delusional, bro. You're delusional.
So
Girl.
I ain't gonna lie to you. One thing, you know what I'm saying, growing up, especially in a black household, from the sounds of it, it sounded like her mom was raising, you know what I'm saying? Her mom was trying her best. She's a single mom. I mean, it's so important to have two parents in the household. I kid you not. I'm gonna say this again. It's super important to have two parents in the household because this is what it leads up to. Especially if the mama's not educated and she not going to school. She not, you know what I'm saying. She not trying to apply herself, and she got to get it off the streets. This is what happens. It forces the kids to grow up fast, and it forces them to low key box their emotions in, and then when they just can't handle it no more, they lash out. Just like when Mama said, she said she pissing her off. No, let's have a conversation about the problem. That way we can fix the solution. Just because you providing for somebody, you know what I'm saying, financially, doesn't mean that you are there for them mentally. It's a big difference, huge difference. You know what I'm saying? It's two roles. As a parent, you're supposed to provide and protect, and you're supposed to support them kids emotionally and spiritually. If you're not supporting them kids emotionally, you slacking. And this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens. Oh God. So we gonna see. I'm not really picking sides, but this from the outside looking in. You feel me? So we finna get straight to it. Comment down below what you think about that. For real.
What do you
delusional.
know about your mother's lifestyle?
I know everything.
You know everything. Ariana, your mother believes that you're sleeping with men for money.
I'm not.
You're not.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
That's what I am. I'm an entrepreneur.
So you say.
So
You're saying
what
that
she
you
do
know
though?
everything about what your mother did. How did it make you feel?
I watched my mom hustle her whole life. Yeah, you miss Make It Happen, but okay, I miss Make It Happen Junior. So
You think I want that for you?
What?
You think I want that? What? You were on your way to school. If it wasn't for my situation,
Okay, you
were
went
in
to
school.
jail. What did you expect me to do?
I expect you to continue to do better because you knew that's what we discussed.
I went through a lot.
Girl, be respectful here.
And I do be respectful,
No, you
but
don't.
that's the thing.
No, you don't.
That's
How
the
many
thing.
times you done
Look
called me
at
out
how
my
you're
name
talking.
and want to fight?
Why she keep
okay.
cutting her off?
Clock
Come
it.
on, let her
Let's
speak.
clock it off.
So let me speak.
Yeah.
She's cool with that.
Let
She's
me
cool with
speak.
doing that.
I'm not cool with it
She's
at all.
okay with
I'm
that.
not
You know
fine
what I
with
mean?
it at all.
You up
It's
here in the yard, she
toxic.
called me
You wanna
bitches.
talk? Okay, because
all
you
this
sit here and
stuff.
act like we're oh so best friends. You can't be
We
my
are.
best friend and my mom.
I can.
You can't be
And
my
I
best
can.
friend and my mom. Let's talk
can.
about
Let's
it.
talk
you
about
can't
it
be
then.
my best friend and my mom.
And
That's
I
your
have
problem.
been.
There's no
I have been.
boundaries.
I have
There's
been.
never been any boundaries. That's the problem. You were too open. I've been exposed to a lot.
You're right.
I've seen it all. So yes, I think I could do it, but now I'm learning I can't.
Okay.
So you're right.
You're right.
Ariane, I really do want to know what happened with the man that showed up to the door. They're wanting the money back. What was that situation?
A man had me walking around the neighborhood, but since I was younger, I've had grown men eyes on me. I'm walking my sisters to school when I'm supposed to be in school. Let's talk about it.
And you went to school right
Let
after
me
them,
talk.
right?
And then I would have to go right back out and get one. And there was times when I
Hold
was
on.
taking one of my sisters to school with me. Let's talk about it.
And I was at work, a real 9 to 5 on top of doing
Don't
hustling,
matter.
right?
You're not gonna knock my hustle though while you talking about yours.
Because
where do I get it from?
You get the hustle from me, but baby, not
Okay,
like
so
this,
don't
though.
knock my hustle.
Not like this.
Again,
Not when you
let
could be
me
the
talk
one that's
about
hurt.
it.
And
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. This kind of hard for me to watch. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, when you got kids, you know, they watching your every move. They watching how you talk. They watching how you walk. That even if you're in a relationship, they're watching how you interact. Whether it's, you know what I'm saying, from the mama to the father, from the father to the mom, how the dad is treating the mom, how the mom is treating the dad. Those kids pick up on them habits. Them kids pick up on them traits. I mean, the apple don't fall far from the tree. If your daddy went to school, your mama went to school, your daddy treated your mama good, your mama showed your daddy respect. All that, you're going to soak all that in. But like on the flip side, if your mama always disrespecting your daddy, the daddy always disrespecting his mama, the mama always saying the daddy ain't nothing, you feel me, men ain't nothing, and you living this type of lifestyle, eventually them kids they gonna do it. They innocent. They don't know any better. They're not taught anything, so they have to learn these principles from you. And if you are not, I repeat this, if you are not showing your kids the right way to live their life, you cannot expect them to be a good person. Only way they're gonna be a good person is if they mentally can see like, oh, this is not the way to live. Let me make a turn here, or they meet somebody, or they fall into sports, or they do anything that builds character and structure. If that's not the case, they're gonna pick up on your habits. So you got to be careful on how you moving, cause this is it. This is real life in the flesh. Like she said, let's talk about it for real.
Let me
Jill,
talk
like
about
I
it.
just
Okay,
got
so let me
home.
talk about it. So, to set the record straight, I'm not having sex with men for money. This man came to me offering me help with rides. My mom's not here. I'm supposed to be taking care of my family now. I am the older sister. I am used to having to take care of my younger sisters. But in this time, it's like my mom's nowhere to, you get what I'm saying? I'm already feeling abandoned. So I just took it on like, by all means necessary, do what you gotta do now. I genuinely felt like I could control the situation. He's an older man and he knows I'm young.
older than me.
He's older than you, but you've done the same thing. What do you mean? You just said you were.
Hold
a
on, but
sugar baby
mine was
yourself.
not no. First off, I don't mess with them kind.
Okay, that's fine.
My kind, they
That's
make sure
fine.
they doing what they supposed to.
That's fine. You don't even
getting
know
tired
the
of her.
situation. So how do you?
I don't care what
how
the
do you-
situation
Okay, so
is.
you never cared though.
Don't.
Your niece is in the audience right now. AV, thank you for coming here. So what do you think's going on?
Avisha is very wrong for how she raised them. Yes, very. But Ariana is also over-exaggerating
Wow,
things a little
TT.
bit. But,
Excuse me.
No,
like, no, this is the
other
disrespect.
ways. No, y'all don't
This
never
is-
let
this
me
is the
speak.
problem.
I don't never speak.
this is the thing. She's spoiled. And
It ain't no
She's
spoiled,
extra
bro.
spoiled.
Like I said, she
Yes,
was there
her mom
financially.
showed-
Help. Think about what you're talking about. I'm spoiled.
Can you be quiet?
She was there financially. She was never there
And
mentally
you always
and
had
emotionally.
somebody
so let's
there
talk
with
about
you
it. That
physically.
ain't somebody been there. It's not. She was there financially.
And mentally and physically.
You wasn't.
Yes, I was.
You wasn't.
Oh,
there
my
was times
God.
where I would come to you, girl. You only there mentally when you're drunk. Let's talk about it. You want to talk when you drunk.
I do.
And then
I
you do, right?
Absolutely.
You hear her, right? Okay.
Absolutely.
So you want to
Sure
talk about
do.
it when you drunk.
Yep.
People say, real come out when you're, excuse my language, real come out when you're drunk, intoxicated, whatever. But with you, I'll tell you, I'm not there right now. I don't want to talk because I know how you get when you're drunk. You will literally force me to have a conversation
So
with
vice
you.
versa.
And I'm telling you, I don't want to
do the
talk
same
about it.
thing.
So you're
Same
thing.
constantly
I
trauma
don't wanna
dumping
do
on me. What do you
You
do?
do the same thing.
Constantly trauma dumping on me.
You do the same thing.
So
She's
now
smiling.
you
I want
sit
to
up
talk
here
like
to
on
me
it's
this
funny.
show
on the
and make it seem
bed.
like I'm
But
just
one
a
minute,
spoiled brat.
am I there physically and emotionally or not? But you come lay in my bed every night. Who you sleep with today? In my bed.
So you want to unlock Ariana's phone because you want to find out if she is working as a sex worker, correct?
Yes.
That's the main thing. So I think it's time to get to unlocking this phone.
Y'all comment down below. Do you think she, you know what I'm saying? She in that life? Or is she doing something else? Y'all comment down below. Let me know what you think. Cause it's getting real right now. This that real deal stuff for real.
I broke my phone before I came here.
Well, she's telling the truth. She did
I'm
not
trying to
unlock her
understand
phone.
what's
She told the
funny.
producers that she left it at home and that it was broken. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, I thought she got it fixed by now.
It's interesting because most 22-year-olds will get their phone fixed quickly.
Yes.
You know, like.
But what happened to them then, huh? My phone would have been fixed by now.
But you don't want me doing. See, this is the thing. She's also worried about me. She's also worried about, you can die, you go to jail. But you're literally telling me, oh, my man will do it. So what do you think I'm gonna try to go do?
Because they do
Go
it for
get
you,
a grown
boo-boo.
man to go do it.
When you call them, don't they do it?
So you're okay with it.
I said, my friends.
Like I said, so you're okay
Mine.
with it. You're
But when you
half-assing
call
on this
my
TV
friends, don't
show.
they do? They
'Cause if
do it, right?
Okay, so where do you
So
think
it's not
I get
about-
it from? I
so
don't care
you
if
don't
it's
have
your
to-
friend or not.
You
'cause
don't
we
need
I
your
don't care
friends
if
because
it's
your friends
friend
ain't
or not.
doing it
Where do you
right.
think I
Your
get
friends
it
not
from?
doing it right. My friends
But
doing it
where,
right.
okay, but
So-
where would you think?
So what is going on? I feel like there's something blocking here, missing here.
It's her. She definitely needs to think about what
It's
she be
not
saying.
me.
Because if
It's
you're
not
telling me,
it's gonna
if
start
she's telling
from
me,
somewhere. Somebody got.
absolutely,
I'm
but if
taking
she's telling me
accountability,
she
clearly.
needs this,
But
right?
what you're not gonna
But
do
she's
is
not
keep
doing that. She's
discrediting
the
my
contact
Ariana, what do you
emotions and
need?
how I feel and what I have been through. I done been into mental institutions to a point to where I was overly medicated. I couldn't talk. I was zombified. I couldn't even go into a grocery store and hand them a credit card. They're asking me, what's wrong with your hands? Why you trembling? How many times have you put me through that? You're also not thinking about, you're saying I'm a crash out now, but let's talk about it. You said you put me in there after grandma passed. Who found grandma? Who had to call them after we both went in there and had to confirm that she was dead? After seeing some like that, what you gonna do? You're gonna lose your mind. So of course I already have insomnia. Yes, I was walking around sleepless nights, not sleeping. Yes, I'm thinking, okay, I got this. I'm strong, bro. I'm built for this. I got it.
And
But
you
at the
are.
time, I did lose my mind. Yes. So I lost myself, but I'm trying to get myself back.
So I have to, okay, I gotta be very clear.
Oh, baby,
because
she hurting.
I spotted this from the
She hurting, boy. I ain't gonna cap, man. You know what I'm saying? I still don't know the full situation of the story, but you could tell, you know, that child trauma, man, that'll stick with you forever. Like it's almost like having chains on your heart. For real, it'll make you not want to open up to people. It'll make you not want to express yourself, and it's almost like you're not even living in reality. Like you putting on a facade because you can't even open up to nobody no more, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope she get better, cause it's a lot of trauma, man. You could tell, a lot of trauma. And mama, she just, I don't know, she seemed disconnected. And I ain't gonna say it's all her mama fault, but at the same time, man, you know, your blood is crying out for help. She crying out for help, and it's like she just kind of brushing it off. You know what I'm saying? This is, I don't know, man. This is just tough to watch. You know, I done been through a lot of things myself. You feel me? And I understand both sides. But golly, boy, this is not it right here, bro. This is not the way you handle it. Put it like straight like that.
The beginning. I think that you're not taking into consideration something very critical here, and I think this for you as well. I think y'all are not taking into consideration the fact that even though y'all talk candidly, talk openly, everyone's an open book, even though that you provided financially for your child, I think we're forgetting that this is a child. Trying to process my mother telling me openly that she was a sex worker, my mother telling me that she pimped out guys, my mother telling me any of the things that you said that you did. Children aren't emotionally equipped to handle that. But all of that is sitting inside of her not being processed. And she's walking through life trying to say, I really
That's
don't
how
know
I processed it, Karamo. I'm the only
I'm
girl from my
not
mama's
you,
child.
and you're
And you
not
better than me, baby.
I don't care how
That's
much
the
I
difference.
look
You
like
gonna be
you.
better than me,
I
'cause
don't
I'm not
care
even
what
hold on,
people
but hear
say.
me,
I'm not you,
But
and
for
you're
you to
not
want her to be
me.
better than you,
People,
you have
she
to
keep
acknowledge-
comparing me to
you
her,
have
but she
to
want a
acknowledge
different
what
life
she-
for
Let 'em
me.
talk.
But she compares me to
Let 'em talk.
her.
Did you hear what she said? Because she's
Clock
telling the truth.
that.
Now take that, now compound it with the fact that she's had to be the oldest, she's had to be the one to step up, do everything. Do you understand what your daughter has been experiencing? That sometimes being transparent doesn't mean that you're being a parent?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
I
Correct.
apologize.
Correct.
I want you to hear this. I want you to hear this seriously.
Got this.
This is the goal for this relationship. Your daughter doesn't need any more transparency. She needs a parent that's going to have clear boundaries in everything. This relationship can be salvaged. You love your daughter.
Dearly.
I know you're on this stage because you love her. I don't question that one bit. And I do believe you know in your heart that your mother loves you. So can you promise your child right now, when you turn to your child and say, I commit to helping you to process your emotions?
I commit to working on helping you process your emotions.
Okay. I commit to making clearer boundaries between us.
I'm definitely going to make clear boundaries with us.
Okay. Now, I need you to commit, because even though you're 22 and you're the child in the situation, you also have to step up. I commit to tell you what I'm needing without being angry.
I commit to telling you what I'm in need of without being angry.
I
For sure.
commit
Yes.
to not being disrespectful in moments when I'm feeling hurt or lost.
I commit to not being disrespectful when I'm feeling hurt or lost.
Okay. Now, I made her make that commitment to you because this is not a one-sided relationship. This is two-sided, but I do believe there can be work here, all right? I wish you both the best of luck. I sincerely do, all right? All right, everyone, stay with us. We'll be right back with more. Let me give y'all both a...
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Whew. I ain't gonna cap. That one hit me in my chest a little bit too, cause like I said, I know what it's like to, like everything from the outside in, everything could look perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a house, you got a bed to sleep in, there might be food on the table, but when you missing certain things emotionally, you know what I'm saying? It can drive a person crazy, especially at a young age. So that's why it's very important to, you know what I'm saying, communicate and really identify like what's going on, be in your child's life, not only financially, but emotionally too, spiritually too. You feel me? Because you never know. Like everything could look good, but it may not be good. And that's the result of it right there. That's the result of it. For sure. And then her auntie in the back, she's smiling. How you gonna smile? Excuse me. How you gonna smile at a child who has clearly been through a lot of mental trauma, clearly been exposed to a lot of things within the industry at a very young age? She 22. So how old was she when she went through all that? 16? 17? Come on, man. Let's be real, man. It's not a laughing matter. And when somebody is laughing at somebody's trauma, like it hit different. It hit you in your chest. Different. It almost make you want to it makes somebody just violent. Like, what you laughing at? It get to a point where it gets so cold up in here. it almost make you want to. It almost make you want to make sure they feel your pain, in a sense. Like, how you gonna laugh at my pain, and you don't even know what I'm going through? I would like it make you want to give off that pain. Feel this. How about you feel how I'm feeling? And that's reality. Hey man, it's your boy Too Tough One, man. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Y'all stay tuned, man. That one got me riled up myself. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man.